couple of missed calls or false alarms, whatever you want to call it, we finally got Kanye West's new album, Jesus is King. And let me just set off the disclaimer. In my life, I do believe Jesus is the king. But at the same time, I do believe, and I ask this question to everyone out there, I ask people, yo, if Kanye West is making a true gospel album, and I do believe this is, to me, will qualify as a true gospel album after listening to it, do I have the right to call a gospel album trash? A trash that is essentially praising the utmost. Do I have the right, Mr. TALIAFERRO, what's going on, y'all? It's yours truly. Do I have the right to call this album trash? And I do believe Jesus can be king. But I also believe Kanye West's album is trash. Hot garbage. There are a couple records I like. I like the Chick-fil-A joint. Was it Closed on Sunday? I like that one. There was one other joint I liked, but overall, I just thought, I'm looking at the track list right now. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think this is good music. Let me be clear. I want to put my stance in the atmosphere. I grew up in church, Memphis, Tennessee, downtown. I grew up in church. Be clear. I've consumed a lot of church music in my life. Right? Obviously, I'm a hip-hop fanatic. I'm an R&B fanatic, but I also love gospel music. And I've heard a lot of gospel records. I don't believe this is good music. I just don't believe this is appeasing music. I don't want to hear this. I'm trying not to curse with it, but this is trash. I think I liked what was the other joint I liked on here? Was it Hands On or On God? One of these joints I liked, but anywho, Kanye West had us wait over and over again. Wasn't this album supposed to come out quite some time ago? Then last month we got the false alarm. He's going and doing the Sunday services all around the country, whatever. He had us waiting. And then even last night, the album was supposed to come out at midnight, like most albums that are coming out on Friday too. At midnight, it still wasn't ready. The thing came out, 2, 3 o'clock today. He was like, yo, we got to keep mixing and mastering. We're not going to sleep until this album is complete. And I'm like, yo, this about to be fire. I believe. If you heard me, if you talk to me, I thought this Ye album would be fire. It ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. Them records don't slap, B. That shit's garbage. Hot garbage. Ass garbage. And I'm one of the people, you don't really hear me say music is trash. That's not my thing after my first listen. Because I do believe an album deserves 3 plays. I believe you should play it with your phone, in your headphones. I believe you should play it in the car. And I believe you should play it in the club. But because this is a gospel album, I was like, no. Generally speaking, off a gospel album, the feeling is different. Off the rip, I know, do I feel these lyrics? Do I feel this? Does this music hit me? And on one listen through, none of these lyrics hit me. It felt pretty judgmental. And I'm not finna get into the conversation of Ye's journey with God and what religious space Ye is in. First off, he has the right, as an artist, he has that creative control, that license to do whatever the hell he wants. If he wants to make a gospel album, more power to him. If that's what phase he is in life. I heard in the making of this album, he asked people to refrain from having sex if they're not married. I think that's a bit judgmental. But whatever. That's his journey, whatever. I'm not judging his journey or his right to make a gospel album. That's not what I'm doing right here. But the actual music, to me, it doesn't sound right. Does it mean it just didn't sound sincere? I'm gonna be real with you. It just didn't sound sincere. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe because I'm judging Kanye or on the old Kanye, right? Or I'm thinking in my mind when I listen to this music, for some reason I can't remove the fact that just last year, this same Kanye that's trying to convince me that he's in such a religious space was the same Kanye saying, you're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Again, not trying to judge the Kanye that made that album and now a year or 2 later, he's in a different space. I'm not judging that, but I'm saying it's tough to remove. Maybe it's tough for me to remove that. Or it could just be, I don't like the music. And I really think that's what it is. I think this music sucks. The lyrics of this music are trash. I tweeted out earlier today. If you remove Kanye West from this album and replaced it with just a random guy on the street that rapped those same bars, even with the chords and the melodies and the hooks from that album that Kanye put out, Jesus is King, in stores right now everywhere. If you replaced it with just a random rapper off the street, you would not give this thing a second listen to. I'm talking about just rap the bars from this album. Go on Rap Genius and break some of those lyrics down. The lyrics are not good. It's not good music. The lyrics are poor at best. These are D- level bars. Like, this ain't, I ain't saying she a gold digger, yay. This ain't him. This is poor. This is piss poor music, man. I'm sorry. And again, is his head in the right space? I don't know. That's not my decision to judge him on his journey with God. I don't know where he's at. That's not for me to say, Ye's making this up for publicity. Ye's doing. I don't know, and I don't care. I wish that man nothing but the best with his journey to find Jesus or find whatever religious he need. I think we need to leave people alone. But as a fan of music, as a consumer, I ain't rocking with this album on any level. I don't want to hear anything again. I thought a couple records were cool. I'm cool on Jesus is King. Again, Kanye, to be clear, yes, Jesus is king. But in the same token, Ye's album is trash, garbage, ass. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. Please, don't mind my very hot take-ish opinion. Maybe you love the Kanye West album. Maybe Jesus is King is your vibe, your bop. Please give me your comment in the comment box below. Let me know how you feel about Ye's latest project in the atmosphere. And I want to be clear. I don't think this will blemish Kanye West's legacy. Because this is the second album back-to-back that I didn't like from Ye. All right, let's be clear. Like, okay, let's use LeBron and the Lakers, right? If LeBron doesn't make the playoffs this year in LA, he's still a legend, still an all-timer with a great body of work. Be clear. Kobe's last couple years, he didn't make the playoffs, but he's still a legend, great body of work, 5 championship rings. Michael Jordan's last couple years in Washington were not good, wasn't making the playoffs, irrelevant. Still a legend, to me the GOAT, and an unblemishable body of work. Be clear, Kanye West's catalog is so phenomenal. And I have Kanye West's catalog top 3 all time alongside Beyonce and Michael Jackson. Kanye West's body of work is so phenomenal. His catalog is so crazy. I don't think anything at this point, these are his years in Washington. Like, these are his Los Angeles Lakers years. This is Kobe after the Achilles tear. These years to me don't necessarily do anything to blemish Ye's resume. Like, these albums that he's putting out, it doesn't matter. His catalog is so excellent, top of the line. I think his legacy is submitted. And I just saw an interview with Big Boy where he said he's not going to even be performing his secular music anymore. So all those other records that we love and grown, like Gold Digger and all Jesus, he said he's even like changing lyrics in Jesus Walk now. He said for the most part, he's just going to be playing instrumentals. And you gotta kind of do your own thing and rap the records when you're at a Ye show. That means I won't be in any more Ye shows. Again, not judging Ye on his journey. Good luck to him, but this album ain't it. And yeah, that's what I feel about the album. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment box below. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.